questions.
Yeah. One of the weirdest games I've ever been a part of, to be honest with you. You play the game of baseball, you play to win, which is ultimately what we came here to do today. But you knew there was nothing after today. And obviously we didn't get off to a good start there. It was like they were hitting at the driving range. The Pro Vs were flying, as they call them. But credit to them. When I say this, it's a physical lineup. It's an older lineup. You make a pitch or two, you don't get a call or two. Call it what it is. That's where college baseball's at right now. And to be honest with you, even though they hit 4 home runs, and everybody makes a big deal out of 4 home runs, there were 4 runs. And we held in there for a little bit, but we just, we had the 2 runs at the bottom of the 4th, thanks to this guy to my right getting us started with a solo home run. And we just needed more opportunities like that to kind of chip away and get back in that thing. And then we kind of let it get away from us at the end there. But today was about our players playing together one last time. And the one thing I've said all along, these guys love playing with each other, for each other. Today was about them. And kind of you think you saw that with a lot of changes going on throughout the game and these guys embracing a lot of moments and time together, because they did create a lot of lasting memories over these last 4 years.
Questions?
So, Mike, how can you use this season to build some teams in the future and wait for the guys who still have returning?
Well, I think like you just said, we've got a lot of guys returning. We do. We'll lose a lot, and I think that's where college baseball is. There's a big gap. You've got the freshmen that are impacting the lineups, and we've played. When I say this, started one on Tuesday on the mound, and we've been starting one at third, Piscaretta at DH. We've had some young guys contribute quite a bit. But you're also going to lose gentlemen like this that were, when I say this, the core of your program, the core of your team. No different than what I talked about with Kyle Hess and Dylan Simmons, and those guys are all for pro ball. These guys are the ones that set the foundation. It's those young guys that got to experience those things this year that have to continue to uphold what these guys did day in and day out.
Mike, the fact that UNC didn't have Honeycutt today at the top of the lineup, that I understand what happened in the first inning, but did that in any way change the way you approached the first time through their order?
No, not at all. I mean, you look at D'Onofrio, there's 32 teams scratching their head right now. Why didn't I pay him last summer? He's the best hitter I saw last summer. Played for Ryan Andre's team. They played together in summer ball. So Honeycutt's a phenomenal player, but he's not a team. That's one of the deepest lineups in the country. As long as they pitch, play defense, there's a reason why they won the league this year.
For the guys, maybe just talk about your season as a whole. I know ups and downs, but just what you saw this season as it comes to an end.
As I've kind of said all season long, obviously we started off really hot while we were traveling around, and then hit conference play and just had some things not kind of go our way. Then finished out really strong, and obviously here in the tournament's not kind of how we wanted to go. But like Coach Bell said, the other day, it was a really tight group. This is a lot of relationships were made that are going to last for a long time. And that's kind of, that's life. That's real stuff. Baseball is awesome, obviously, but this game takes you a long way with a lot of really good people. I think this year we kind of, through the ups and downs, we kind of created that opportunity for us there. And obviously there's a lot of highlights throughout the year to also reflect on as well. But yeah.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, this is the closest team that we've played with. And, I really wouldn't have rather play with a different group of guys for my last season. So.
Yeah, I'll ask both of you guys. What were some personal highlights you guys had this year? Like, what was one of the better moments of the year?
As a team, I think nothing was cooler than winning that Las Vegas tournament that we started the year off with. Just feel like everyone was clicking then. It was an awesome experience. A couple of 10 runs against some really good teams that are going to be playing some regionals here shortly. Then obviously down the stretch here, the last 2 weekends was phenomenal baseball all around. Getting a series against a top 10 opponent in Florida State at home was big. And then obviously the Miami series as well. I think that really showed a lot of character from our team, fighting against some pretty severe heat on that last Saturday there, to kind of grit everything out and to come here. We were counted out all year really, and just to be able to prove to everyone that we belonged with everyone else when everyone else counted us out. I think that was another big highlight for us as well.
He's going to talk about the team things. He's not going to talk about himself hitting 3 home runs against Wright State. The guy to his right is not going to talk about hitting 350 or a 20-game hit streak. These guys led our program.
Anything else? Gentlemen, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.